Sports Talk Show. Your host is here for the show tonight to interview our special guest. Show highlight the Alford Sports Talk Show. The Alford Sports Talk Show. Football, basketball, baseball, hockey, soccer, boxing, tennis, golf, and racing. The Alford Sports Talk Show. The Alford Sports Talk Show. Tune in for all the news and scores, reporting on the games and so much more. The Alford Sports Talk Show. The Alford Sports Talk Show. The Alford Sports Talk Show. The Alford Sports Talk Show.
Welcome, everybody, to another great episode of the Alford Sports Talk Show. I'm Alan, and today we're bringing you the Tampa Bay Bucs versus the Philadelphia Championship Eagles. That's right. I'm going to be with you the whole game. Right now, it's 12:59, first quarter. The Bucs have stopped the Eagles. They're punting it back. It's a block. He runs it back. It's going to be a score in the Philadelphia Eagles right off the bat. Blocked. Block punt. Score. Eagles. 6-0. Oh, my goodness. Not a good start for the Eagles. 6-0. 6-0. Let me go ahead and get the score updated for you guys. All right. Already getting the action started. So it's Eagles 6 and Bucs 0. They're going to do the you can't take all day to kick these balls. The Bucs should know that. They should know that now. Yes, so let me get this score updated for you guys. 6-0 already. Eagles block punt. The kick is up and it's good. So it's 7-0. I'm gonna go ahead and get this score updated. Already 7-0. Bucs go 3 and out, and they punt the ball. And guess what? The Eagles get it. Score block punt. 7-0 Eagles. 7-0. Unbelievable. Okay, I'm working on this right now. I'm sorry about the assist live on assist. We're trying to get the video up. I'm not sure why the video is not showing, but I'm going to resync the video for you guys on assist. Let's see here. Let me see here. Not sure why we're not seeing any video. Let's see here. Video that is on assist sports here. Hi to you guys all joining us here live. Really appreciate you. So we got all the streams working except for the only one that's we're having a little difficulty getting a video come through is on assist. Let me go ahead and I definitely got to get that working. Let me go ahead and edit this here. Oh, that's why. Give me one moment. Okay. Okay, there we go. We got the video up. All right. Is okay, there we go. We got the video up. On assist live, that is. Okay. So we're doing good. I'm going to make sure the sync is on place. Let me just take a look here. Okay. All right. How you guys doing? Guys, Eagle fans or Bucs fans? Yes. So 7-0. Bucs go 3 and out. They block the punt and they run it back. Number 36 blocks it. Number 21, it bounces right to him. Just a wonderful defensive play. You couldn't have drawn it up better if you're the Eagles. Let me see here. Yes, the clock is good. Okay. Punt is up. The Bucs take it to the 15, the 20. They're going to stop him around the 25-yard line. Let me just get this here. All right, so we should be good here. Doing great. Now the Bucs taking over at the 25-yard line, 1st and 10. And let's see here. Ball's complete to Chris Godwin. Welcome back. Chris Godwin gets about 8 yards on the play. Yes, so yes. Just see here. Yeah, so let's take a look here. It's gonna be 2nd down for the Bucs. 2nd and 3. You have him 7 yards on the play. 12. Let's see here. 12-15 in first quarter. Already a lot has happened already. So 2nd and 3. Baker is looking to pass. Incomplete pass. Ball was attempt to Mika Ibuka. Right in the middle of the field. Drop pass. Let me just take a look here. All right. So we're doing good. So 12:05 in the first quarter. 3rd and 3. It's going to be a pass. Nobody in the backfield. Shotgun formation. Okay, let's take a look here. Right. Yes, so 7-0 Eagles. All right, so let's take a look here. Bucs. Appreciate Assist Sports bringing this action to us. So it's going to be a punt. The Bucs do not convert. 4th and 2. We have here 11:30 in the first quarter. Punt is looking good. I'm sorry, the kickoff is looking good. Fair catch caught by the 28-yard line. So the Eagles going to take over 7-0. Okay. All right. So it's commercial break right now. 7-0 Eagles. The Eagles are going to take over. It's a big game. 3-0 versus 3-0. And it's definitely a big game on both sides. So The Bucs need to step it up. If you're a Bucs fan, the Eagles are off to a good start if you're Eagles fan. So we'll see how this plays itself out. Let me take a look here. All right. So let's see here. Appreciate you guys from Instagram joining in. Appreciate you guys all over social media joining in. Getting some chats here. The live chat is available. And 7-0. Come back. The Eagles will have the ball. First down. Beautiful sunny day in Raymond James. So it's going to be hot out there. Make sure you guys are hydrated. Afternoon game in Tampa. Don't get much hotter than that. And it's a 1 o'clock game, too. Well, if you had it 4 o'clock, it'd be pretty hot, too. At least later in the game, be cooling off. But, yeah, I went to a 4 o'clock game for the Rays, that is, and it was hot. It was hot. So, yep. But it's a beautiful day. We'll see how it goes today. Let's see what happens when the Eagles take over. Let me just make sure the clock is synced up here. All right. Appreciate you guys. And appreciate a lot of students from Yabata Bay. I know you guys are joining in. Appreciate that too. So 1st and 10. Let's see here. So we have Barkley in the backfield, shotgun formation. Barkley in the backfield, shotgun formation. Let's take a look here. Hikes the ball. He passes it to Barkley. Barkley with a good run. Gets around the first down. He just steps out of bounds. Let's see here. All right, so it's 1st and 10. They did give him a first down. So let's see here. Okay. So throws it on the other side to Barkley. Yeah, so they throws it to the other side with Barkley. Basically the same play, except they did it on the right. Now they do it on the left. Not as much on this play here. All right, so let's see here. Yes, so Bucs need to get their head in the game here if you're a Bucs fan. Let me see here. All right, let me see here. We're doing good. I want to make sure that the assist is lined up here for you guys. Yes, so we're doing awesome. Appreciate all the students from the Yabata Bay. I know that you guys, a lot of them are chiming in. It's going to be a great Sunday. Gonna have a great time. This is awesome. So already the Bucs are down. 3rd and 8. He throws passes complete to Devontae Smith. So first down. The Eagles are driving. They're right around midfield. And let's Beautiful slant pass catch. Devontae Smith, textbook, gets the first down. So they're right at midfield, 1st and 10. Eagles. Hands it off to Saquon Barkley. Goes up the middle. Big run. Gets about 11 yards on the run. I'm sorry, that was Dylan. I beg your pardon. 11 yards on a run by Dylan. So yeah, if you're the Bucs, you gotta put the defense up because you're already kind of backpedaling to start this game. So let me just say here, appreciate you guys. This is awesome. It's gonna be a fantastic Sunday. So 1st and 10, 40-yard line. Completed pass to Goddard. Gets about 8 yards on the play. Yes, so they're driving really well here. Let me just take a look. Right. Let me just see here. All right, you guys are doing great. So the Eagles are driving here. Let's see how it works itself out. Let's go, Bucs. Let's do something. Yes. Appreciate you guys. So we have here. All right. Yep, that's what you got to do here. Appreciate you guys joining in all social media platforms. This is awesome. And okay, so it's 8-11, second and 2. You have Barkley back in the backfield, shotgun formation. Play action pass. He runs out of the pocket. Runs out of pocket. Let's see what happens. Give me 1 second here. Yep. Appreciate you guys. And let me just respond back to a couple messages here. All right. Hope you guys' fantasy teams are doing good today. They score another touchdown, 14-0. 14-0. Goddard. So 14-0. I have let me go ahead and just adjust the score here and get this updated for you guys. 14-0. All right. There we go. Yeah, I want to make sure I know it is adjusted on Assist Sports, but I want to make sure you guys get it on all social media. So that is the score, 14-0 in favor of the Eagles. And if you're the Bucs, you really have to come back and score at this point because the way the Eagles are, their defense, I know it's not as solid this year as it was last year, but a team that is a defending champ, if you get down by too many scores, you'll put more pressure on yourself and you'll get 2 down. 2 scores is really the most you want to be down with a team like the Eagles. So if you're the Bucs, you have to come down and at the very minimum at least score a field goal. You have to get some points on the board at this point. I know it's still early in the game, but you have to kind of stop this lead from growing. And how do you stop the lead from growing? You put up good defense, and you definitely start scoring points on your own. So, yes, it is not a good start if you're a Bucs fan. Blocked field goal turns into 7 points, and then the offense comes down again when they get the ball a second time. They come right down and score again. So we got to get something going if you're the Bucs, and if you're Eagles, things are going, starting off great. It's starting off fantastic. So let's see what happens here. Okay, let me see. Okay. Give me one moment here. All right. So we're in commercial break here. We're going to be here the entire 3 hours, folks. So just dig in. And I'm really hoping the Bucs do something to make this into a game because yes, appreciate you guys. That's awesome. So 14-0. The live chat is available. If you're just joining us, welcome to the Allen Alford Sports Talk Show. The score is correct. 14-0 Eagles. So we have, if you're just joining us, the Eagles block a punt. Go ahead and score on that play. It goes right to one of the Eagles, goes in, and then the Eagles get the ball back after the Bucs kind of stall out, and they go right down and score. Okay, so let's see. Baker Mayfield's on the center. We have Bucky Irvin in the backfield. Okay. Let me just take a look here. Doing great. Get something going here. The Bucs. Right. So we're doing awesome here. Okay, we're doing good. Right, doing awesome. Guys are doing fantastic. So here we go. Bucky Irvin, 1st and 10, second down now. Let me just make sure that this gets synced up here. And we're all right. Okay, so 2nd 11, 1 yard loss on that play. Have a man in motion. Snap the ball to Baker. You're looking to pass. Throws a short pass to Rachaad White, and he gets about 3 yards on the play. I hope Rashad's okay. That was an awkward tackle. Okay, so let's see here. Flag on the play. 4 minutes, 51 seconds. Flag on the play. Let's see what the call is. Unsportsmanlike contact, number 33, standing over Rachaad White. Automatic first down. See? You can't do Bush League stuff. You can't stand over the guy. You made a good play on Rachaad White. Mistake on the Eagles. You get a Bush League play. Can't just you got your good tackle. Just walk it, go about your business. But you got to do the Allen Iverson did the AI step over. Unsportsmanlike conduct. So they gave him 15 yards. Thank you very much. And you have Goddard there yelling at him. But that's a correct call. 1st and 10. The Bucs around the 44-yard line. Baker takes it on the center, hands it. A flea flicker. Looking deep. Intercepted on a fake pass. Flea flicker. Intercepted 33. He redeems himself. He picks it off. Takes it back. Still running. The 35-yard line. Flag on a play. Oh my goodness. I don't know what's going on here. Tries to squeeze it in there. The flea flicker ends up being an interception by the same number 33. Let's see what's going on here. Flags on the play. Mitchell got his they got to throw some flags in here. What's going on? This is a melee. You better do something. You got your helmet off. Tristan Wirfs, no helmet on, getting in the middle of the pile. This is pandemonium. Flag on the play. Let's see what this is. They're trying to clean it up. Tempers flaring is right. Yeah. Incomplete pass. Personal foul. On the defense. Personal foul, defense, Eagles. So it's first down. The Bucs get to keep the ball. So 4 minutes, 10 seconds in the first quarter. A lot has happened already. Let's take a look here. First and 10, Bucs. They keep possession of the ball. And let's see what's going on here. It was an incomplete pass, and they give a personal foul on the Eagles. Let's see what happens here. The Bucs are still huddling up. 14-0. Let's take a look here. All right. So it's a 29-yard line for the Bucs. Baker's on the center. Hands the ball off to Bucky Irvin. Bucky Irvin gets still on his feet. Gets about 8 yards on the play. Good run by Bucky Irvin. Okay, so we're doing good here. Okay, so we're doing fantastic here today. 2nd and 2. The Bucs are at the 22-yard line. Baker Mayfield's on the center. Bucky Irvin is in the backfield. Let's see what they do here. Man in motion. Pitch it back to Bucky Irvin. Steps over defender. Gets about a yard on the play. So they're going to be at the 20-yard line. It's going to be 3rd down and about 9. 3rd down and about 9 is the best offensive drive the Bucs had all day. Again, they have to get at least, definitely a touchdown would be what you really need. But at the minimum, you got to get a field goal. Yes. Let's take a look here. They're at the 21-yard line, 3rd and 1. First down, very good. Run up the middle, gets about 4 yards on the run. That was Rachaad White. He's become their short yardage 4th and 1, 4th and 2 guy, Rachaad White. They've been opting that way over Bucky Irvin. My man Rachaad White gets that first down. Big time. So 1st and 10. About 2.5 minutes in the first quarter left. Josh Grizzard, the offensive coordinator for the Bucs, is giving a play. They're at the 15-yard line. They're in the red zone. Okay, you have Bucky Irvin in the backfield. Shotgun formation. Let's see what they do. Hike the ball. They give it to Bucky Irvin again. It's going to be a loss of about 2 yards on a run. Loss about 2 yards on a run. It's going to be 1st second down, I beg your pardon, and about 12. So, all right. Appreciate you guys. Second and 11. Second and 11. Shotgun formation. They have Bucky Irvin in the backfield. And at the 17-yard line, hikes the ball. He does a screen pass to Bucky. Gets about 2 yards on the play. So it's going to be third and about a 9. Third down and 9 for the Bucs. All right, let's take a look here. Bucs need a first down at least. It's going to be third and 9. Rashad White's in motion. Shotgun formation. It's going to be a pass. Nobody in the backfield. Third and 10 is what they put it down as. He has a man coming in there. Pressure. And he gets sacked. The ball may have come out. Fourth down. Fourth down for the Bucs. They do not convert. It's going to be a field goal attempt. It's going to be like a fourth and like 18. So you're going to go ahead and kick the field goal. I was saying earlier, that's the minimum that they needed is at least a field goal. Touchdown would have been ideal, but you're going to get a field goal attempt, and the way the Bucs have been, with the field goals, it's not a guarantee. So let's see here. Chase McLaughlin is getting set. He's on the left hash. It's going to be officially a 32-yard kick. 42-yard attempt. I beg your pardon. 42-yard attempt. Kick is up, and it's good. So 10-3 Bucs. 10-3. 14-3 Eagles. 14-3 Eagles. All right. 14-3 Eagles. There we go. All right. So we're doing great. We're doing great. $14-3. It's commercial break. Definitely appreciate all of you. There we go. Shout out to the people, Yabba Bay, all the students. Okay. Shout out to Yabba Bay. Make sure you guys follow them on all social media. Yabba Bay. Appreciate you guys joining us. This is awesome. So it's going to be pretty much second quarter. When we come back, 14-3. Eagles. Hope you guys' fantasy team is doing good. In fact, yeah, hoping you guys are winning on fantasy. Hope you guys are doing good on that. Yes, this is awesome. All right. So see here. Doing awesome here. Commercial break. Should be. Right. So we're going to do a commercial break quick. And in fact, let me just put this up here. All right. You guys are doing fantastic. Let's see here. Okay. All right, guys, I'm going to take a little quick break here. Give me a All right, we're back here. Sorry about the interruption there. We're good to go. Appreciate you guys. So, yes, let me get the banner back up there to score. Okay, so 14-3. All right, we're doing awesome. Doing fantastic there. Yes. So 12 minutes, 34 around that time, 34 seconds in the second quarter. Okay, commercial break. Let's see here. Yeah, it's this beautiful Sunday. Definitely. Carne asada is back for Chipotle for a limited time. So make sure you guys and definitely props to Yabada Bay. Definitely fantastic event this past weekend. Got a chance to meet a lot of the high school students from high schools all around. Shout out to Yabada Bay. Appreciate you guys joining us here on the Allen Alford Sports Talk Show. A lot of great ideas. You know what? The future still has hope. I was a little worried, but the future has a lot of hope. Kids want to start so many cool podcasts there. Women empowerment, sports, you name it. Music. So I know you guys are worried about that. The future has hope. So Lowe's commercial is on now. Saquon Barkley, Christian McCaffrey. Yeah, so the way that the game has gone so far, if you're the Bucs, you're lucky to be down only 14-3. It's really been a one-sided affair. All Eagles. They had the block punt turns into a score. They go down and score again. The Bucs do get, it looked like to be an interception. It was a flag on the play. It was an incomplete pass. The call went for the Bucs. They get a field goal. So here we go again. The Bucs 1st and 10, 12:34 in the second quarter. They're at the 16-yard line, throws it to Rachaad White. Gets about 2 yards on a play. So it's going to be second down about 8. Let me take a look here. Right. Okay. Let's see here. 2nd and 8. They're at the 18-yard line. Okay. Hikes the ball. Baker looking to throw. Still scooting back there. Throws it. Caught. Amika Buka. Catch. First down. Gets about 15 on the play. Very nice play. Very, very nicely done. Whew, what a nice play. Mika Buki special, man. Okay, so 11:22 around the 35-yard line, throws it to short gain, about 2 yards to number 88. Cade Otton, I believe that is. Yes, short game, 2-yard pass. So the Bucs are getting a little something going. Still got a ways to go. 11 minutes in the second quarter. Let's see here. Okay. So hikes the ball, 2nd and 9, hands it off to Rachaad White, and he gets about 2 yards on the run. All right. So it's going to be 3rd down and 7. 3rd down and 7. 3rd down and 7. 3rd down and 7. Let's take a look here. Third down and 7. And they're about at the 38-yard line. Hikes the ball to Baker. It's going to be a pass. He's looking for a target. Throws it up. Caught. Nope. He drops the ball. Chris Godwin had it and he dropped it. Had it and he dropped it. So it'll be 4th down and 7. Yeah, right in his hands. He caught it for a moment and he dropped it. But a really nice play. So the Bucs are going to have to punt the ball back to the Eagles. 9 minutes, 50 seconds left in the second quarter. Kicks it up. Punt is up. And it goes out of bounds. What a poor kick. They're probably going to get the ball around midfield. The Eagles, looks like. It's not official yet. Flag is on a play. Let's see. Still marking a punt. 40-yard line for the, if it stands, 40 yards line for the Eagles where they'll take over, but they're still just discussing the flag. See what the penalty is, right? Okay, holding on the Eagles, so it's going to be the 40-yard, it's going to be around the 30-yard line for the Eagles taking over. So they're starting at the 40, they're going to be starting at the 30. Commercial break. Oops. All right. Appreciate you guys. This is awesome. So commercial break right now. Jalen Hurts going to take over, and the Eagles around the 30-yard line. Hey. Okay, so let's see what this got going on here. Commercial break. Audi ADX. All right. Okay, so the Eagles going to take over around the 30-yard line. Commercial break. Appreciate you guys. Let's see here. First possession, it's showing the replay of the first possession where it was a block punt, and the Eagles basically blocked the punt, and they're taking it for score. So 9:44. Let's see here. Temperature's 91 degrees. Feels like a 101. Jalen's throwing it. Pass complete to Goddard. About a 20-yard pass. Complete. Let's see here. Okay. Hikes the ball, looking to pass again. Jalen Hurts throws complete. Yes. Gets about 16 yards on a play. Two big chunk pass plays. Complete. Casatera. So we're here. They're at the 29-yard line already. They flip the field. Run. Gets about 3 yards on the play. Saquon Barkley. So let's see here. It's going to be second down at about 7. Second and 8. 8 minutes 8 seconds. All right. Okay, so it's 2nd and 8. Barkley's in the backfield. Jalen looking to pass. Rolling out to the right. Gets about 4 yards on the play. Steps out of bounds. All right, we're doing good here. Third and 6. Shotgun formation. Barkley's in the backfield. Got to hike the ball. He hikes it. Looking to pass. He shuffles out to the right. Throws it. It's complete to number 6. Yes, Smith. Big time catch. They're at the almost the 4 yard line. Yeah, the the Eagles are getting everything they want. Getting everything they want, folks. Throws it over to Devontae. Takes a big hit. Holds on to the ball. They're at the 5 yard line. 1st and goal. Devontae Smith is in motion. Flips inside to Goddard. Touchdown. Touchdown. Goddard again. Touchdown. So it's 20-3. So let's see. The Eagles are getting everything they want, folks. Getting everything they want. They want nickels, they want dimes, they want quarters, whatever change you want. They just going up and down the field. Kick is up and it's good. 21-3. 21-3. 21-3 Eagles. See, this right here, folks, unfortunately is showing you who you are. The Bucs are playing a winning team, champs, and they're just not in the same category right now with them. Yes. Cheap followers on steamboo.com. Remove the space. Cheap followers on steamboo.com. Remove the space. Reluca 1. Really appreciate you. And if you're going to gamble, gamble responsibly. Cheap followers on steamboo.com. Remove the space. 21-3, folks. 21-3. Yeah, the Eagles just giving the Bucs all they want. All they want. You want all the toppings. You want some lettuce, tomatoes, bananas, sweet banana peppers. I mean, they give them everything they want. So this is block punt, score. Come back down and score again with Goddard. Come back down again and score Goddard. Whoever's got Goddard right now and Jalen Hurts, you guys are doing great. I can tell you that right now. If you're playing fantasy football, you got Goddard, you got Hurts. You got to be killing the game right now. Yeah. Cheap follows on steamboo.com. Remove the space. Cheap follows on steamboo.com. Remove the space. Let's go, Bucs. Let's do something. Okay. Flag on the play. Great return by Johnson. Let's see. First down, Tampa Bay. Flag on the play. It was against the Bucs on the return. So we backed up a bit here. All right, the Bucs are in the huddle. So we got here 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line. Number 17, Johnson in motion. They hand it to him in motion. Gets about 5 yards on the play. All right. 5 minutes and a half. See. 2nd and 4. Baker throws. Knocked incomplete by Mika Buka. Tried to do the pass. It was broken up. That's a pass breakup by DeJohn. Number 33, is balling today. No room at all to throw the ball with DeJean on the coverage. Doing a great job. Gene's having a very outstanding game today. 3rd and 4, 21-3. They're at the 25-yard line. 25-yard line. Bucs looking to pass. Knocked out. Incomplete pass. It's going to be 4th down. The Bucs are going to have to punt the ball. You see, folks, I had a feeling here. The Bucs have gotten a lot of game-winning plays at the end, and now you're playing a team that's winning, Super Bowl champs, and they're unfortunately at this game are not holding their own, especially on the offensive end of the ball and the defensive end, quite frankly. So the Bucs are going to have to punt. 4th and 4, 21-3, 5 minutes, 10 seconds left in the first half. This is a critical part of the game. He kicks the ball, punts up. Very nice punt. Gets it around the 22-yard line. Gets taken down around 25. So good stop on the special teams there. Yes, so the Eagles are going to be taking over 21-3. And I would really say if they score again before halftime, this game is going to be, I would say, out of reach. Let's just call for what it is. Yes. Yes, so 21-3. Yeah, so commercial break. Eagles going to be taking over. They have plenty of time to go down and score again. They're talking about the tush push and how difficult it is with Dean Blandino and crew to officiate the tush push. That's what they're talking about in the booth. They have Dean Blandino is joining them, Tom Brady, and Kevin Burkhardt. So the three of them are now talking about the tush push. Look, it's a legal play. The Eagles do it better than anybody else. He said it's a sweaty tush push. That's what Tom Brady said. They got to figure out. He said, Tom Brady says, until you figure out a way to stop it, they're going to keep on doing it. That's mean Eagles. They're going to keep on doing it. 5 minutes exactly in the second quarter. They're going to keep doing it until they stop it. So 5 minutes left. They're at the 25-yard line. Smith is in motion. No tush push. They hand it off to Saquon. Saquon runs up, gets about 7 yards on the run. The tush push. To talk about the tush push. The 32-yard line. Number 18 is in motion. Play action pass. Throw it to 18. And he gets right around the first down. They only need about 3 yards. They keep blitzing, and the Eagles keep beating the blitz. You know, I said it before. You blitz is a very, very good play if it's done when you least expect it. When you kind of do the same thing over and over again, it gets predictable. It's not as effective, and your opponent will beat you off the blitz all the time. Blitz is very good when you least expect it, when it's a surprise. When it's expected, you make adjustments and you kind of go from there. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Jalen Hurts in shotgun formation. Barkley's back there. They're handing off to Barkley. Gets another nice run. Gets about 5 yards on a run. Kevin Burkhardt just said what I just said. This is an absolute stop for the Bucs. If the Eagles go down here and score again, which right now they move the ball really well, I'm going to say right here on the Allen Alpha Sports Talk show, it is game over. The Bucs do not have that type of powerhouse offense where they could come back a la less Mike Evans on the bench too, where they could come back and get multiple 2-3 scores to get back in this game. If the Bucs let up a score here, score meaning touchdown, I would say this, you're just going through the motion at this point. So we'll see how this plays itself out. But the Bucs gotta do something. You just gotta do something if you're the Bucs on this drive. Yeah, you don't have Mike Evans today. Not that Mike Evans would have made a big difference in this game, the way it's been playing out. For all due respect, it's been one-sided. Okay. Jalen Hurts, big play up the middle. Gets past midfield. They're just Eagles just getting everything they want. Just getting everything they want. That's just how it is. If you have Dallas Goddard today and you got Jalen Hurts, you're doing great. And if you got the Eagles defense, you're doing great on fantasy. Yeah. I tell you, this is one touchdown away from really being out of reach, is what I would put it as. Yeah. I think the Bucs, they just give me a second here. Yes. Dun 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 dun. I'm loving it. The McDonald's commercial. Shout out to McDonald's. They all pro dad breakfast. That's what we had various McDonald's items. Shout out to McDonald's. It wasn't. I gotta make sure I say this. It was not sponsored by McDonald's. They just made the food. We placed the order. They had the order ready. So one time I posted up, thanking Chick-fil-A for preparing the meal for us, doing a great job with the service. Somebody on X went off thinking that the Chick-fil-A sponsored it, and they were talking about all the negative things about Chick-fil-A. And yeah. McDonald's did not sponsor the breakfast. They just prepared the breakfast that we paid for. That's how you got to do it nowadays. Because anybody would look, anything you say, you don't like. It's like a circle. If you leave a little bit of a circle open, somebody would try to go run through that little opening and try to do a Saquon Barkley and try to get open on Twitter or X or whatever you want to call it. McDonald's made the meal that we paid for. They did not sponsor it. So Chick-fil-A did not either when I mentioned it on X. All right. 159 to go. Oh, wow. The Eagles are getting it back on the second half. That's right. Second and 3. Okay. Shotgun formation. Barkley's back there. Throw it out to A.J. Brown. No, it's a loss on a play. About 3 yards. Injury timeout. Green. Injury timeout. I'm going to say it right again here on the Allen Alford Sports Talk Show. The Eagles score again. This is a wrap because they get the ball at halftime again. The Bucs don't have that type of high power offense where they can come back by 2, 3, 4 multiple scores. It's just too much for you to ask the Bucs. and that's even with Evans on the bench. So let's take a look here. You would think the Eagles, you think the Bucs would do something here, but it's not looking good. That's if you're the Bucs fan. Well, I mean, I had 3 game-winning drives. I like to call another one, but I don't know. Eagles getting everything they want, folks, and they get the ball at halftime as well. That block punt really set the tone. Okay, so let's see here. Green is Tyler Steen. I beg your pardon. Tyler Steen was injured, walks off the field. Let's see what they do here, folks. All right, so let's see. Okay. 3rd and 5. Goddard in motion. Blitz. They beat the blitz again. Pass complete to A.J. Brown. About a 7-yard pass. They just keep blitzing. Just keep doing the same old thing. Same old thing. Same old thing. Keep blitz. Let's keep blitzing. They beating us on the blitz, but we're going to keep on blitzing. We're going to keep on blitzing. They beat on the blitz about 5 times, but we're going to keep on blitzing. Come on, man. We're going to keep on blitzing. Keep on blitzing. Keep it up. We'll get them on the 8th blitz. 8 blitz, we'll get them. We'll get them on the 8 blitz. They beat all the 7 before that, but we'll get them on the 8 blitz. There we go. Keep on blitzing. KOB, keep on blitzing. I respect the blitz. I respect it, but you're doing it too much. Blitz is effective if it catches your opponent off guard. If they know it's coming, they could prepare, and they have been beating you on the blitz all day. You blitz too much. 1st and 10. All right, let's see what they do here. Let's get this. Okay. A little less than a minute to go. You would think that you're getting beat on the blitz all day long. Stop with the blitzing. Stop it. Stop with the blitzing. You're better off doing a zone defense at this point. I mean, because he's beating you on the blitz. Stop blitzing. I used to play my son in Madden. He figured out the blitz. I had to do the blitz sparingly, and that helped because it caught him off guard sometimes. I had to be very strategic. I would call the blitz, not too often, and I would do it when I would think he wouldn't expect it, and it was effective because he wasn't expecting it. That's when a blitz is effective. Not as much you're doing it, and you're getting beat on the blitz. You're getting beat on it. Stop blitzing. A blitz is effective if it is something that the opponent doesn't know it's expecting. All right, third down. Let's see what they do here. It's been a frustrating first half for the Bucs. Must say, very frustrating half. Really not getting anything. They really don't have anything to speak about in the first half at all. Them being the Bucs. They had one drive that was all right, but they just been getting beat on all facets of the game. The Eagles are driving again, and they get the ball at halftime. So let's see. Maybe Baker could say something positive. Well, actually, they attempt to kick. Finally, they stopped them for something. 21-3. Okay, second quarter, 21-3. Let's take a look here. This kick is up is good. So 24-3. 24-3. Got about a minute left in the first half. 24-3. 24-3. Yeah, it's showing up Jalen Hurts stats. Been really killing it. You got the shade out there today. 24-3. 58 seconds left in the first half. Okay. Take it out. 84 yards of offense is all the Bucs have so far today. It's really not been good at all for them. $53 seconds in the first half. Need to at least get at least 35 yards to get a field goal attempt. What they're saying. Swings out to Irving. Irving gets about 3 yards on a play. Second and 7, 25-yard line. Pass complete. Short of the first down to Cade Otton. It's about 7 yards on the play. 24-3. 3rd and 1. Hikes the ball. Gets it to Bucky Irvin. It's going to be a loss on a play. Flag on a play. It's going to be personal foul on Baker Mayfield. Bucky took a big hit, personal foul, roughing the passer. 15-yard penalty. Automatic first down. So the Eagles gave him something. 22 seconds left. Let's see here. Okay. Yeah, it's been embarrassing first half of the Bucs. Embarrassing first half of the Bucs all the way around. 22 seconds left. First and 10. Blitz is coming. 17. He's not going to get out of bounds. Clock is running. Gotta clock it. Gotta get up and spike it. All right, so we got 8 seconds left. 3rd and 4. No timeouts. You throw a nice outlet pass and get a second or two to kick. But it's been all Eagles. Fly, Eagles, fly. Fly, Eagles, fly. First half. And they get the ball halftime. Eagles call timeout. Let me see here. All right. Let's take a look here. 3rd and 4. 8 seconds left. Let's see what the Bucs do. Okay. The Eagles are kind of sitting back in like a prevent type defense. There's no timeouts. 8 seconds. Ball's around the 47-yard line. There won't be much of a pass rush here on this formation. Throws it. Incomplete. 3 seconds left. They're going to do a Hail Mary. All Eagles today. All Eagles, folks. They're going to try a long field goal. Oh, my goodness. Let's just hope they don't block it. I'm worried about the block, folks. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm worried about the block and the return. I wouldn't try to kick this field goal. What is this, a 60-something yard kick? They're icing the kicker, McLaughlin. This is going to be at least a 63-yard kick. You know what, folks? I'm going to tell you right now on the Allen Alford Sports Talk show, I am not confident McLaughlin is going to kick this. In fact, I'm a little nervous that it might be a block and a return for a score. If he actually does kick this field goal. Yeah, they got Eagle play way in the back. I would not attempt this. This is what, a 63-yard attempt. It's got to be something like that. Let's take a look. Kick is up. No good. It's good. It's good. It's good. I stand corrected. I stand corrected. I stand corrected. That's the best thing the Bucs did all day. He got his career long, but Chase McLaughlin just clears it. A little bit of momentum. Be right back, folks. Halftime. Go get yourself your popcorn. Enjoy it. I'll be back at the half. We're back here. Bucs ain't doing too great. Bucs ain't doing too great, folks. Unfortunately, biggest thing that happened was that Chase McLaughlin field goal at halftime. The Eagles getting it back here, getting ready and set for the second half. The Bucs need some favor, big time favor, if they're gonna get back into this game. Let's see what they can do. Getting set to kick it back off. Punt is up. It's caught. Turns it back. Let's see here. Yes, so we're going to see. I'm going to try to get this thing here back. Oops. All right. Got into motion. Barkley gets a handoff and he's a loss for about 2 or 3 yards. That's a good stop by the Bucs. Good start. Let's see here. Let's take a look. Okay, let's see what we got here. Come on, let's go. 2nd and 13. Smith, number 2 is in motion. Jalen looking to throw. He almost had him, and he brings him down. Sack! Big time sack! Yes! Finally, the Bucs get something. Vita Veda, let's go! Let's go! Yes! Vita Vea! Vita Vea! About time the Bucs got something going. It's been one-sided affair, pretty much. Good start for the Bucs in the second half. Whatever they say in the second half is starting to pay some dividends. Okay, let's see here. 3rd and 22. 3rd and 22. That 20-yard line. Hands it off to Barkley. I'm sorry, hands off to 29. They stop him. He's going to get about 2.5 yards. That's it. Bucs stop him on defense. Good job. Good job, Bucs. Let's go. Let's get something going here. I'm calling these games on Assist Live. You got to do something better than this. Let's go. Let's go. 2 negative plays. Shout out to David Burns all the way from Texas. Really appreciate you. Appreciate you. From Cedar, Texas. There you go. David Burns watching from Cedar, Texas. I'm doing great. Watching the Eagles and Bucs game. Thank you so much for joining us. And I'm like what I'm seeing from the Bucs. All right, good run back. He missed. Good run. He's still going at the 50, at the 45. He's going to get stopped at around the 37-yard line. The Bucs getting something going. Yes, 63-yard return. Yes, so about time the Bucs get something going. It's been a one-sided affair, pretty much. If you're just joining us, one-sided affair, or Eagles. Started off with the first punt block. They're discussing something here. No flag is on a play, but they're discussing maybe the placement. No foul on a play. Stands. Very good. Yes, I'm liking what I'm seeing for the Bucs too. That's right. About time the Bucs got something going. 24-6, but the Bucs stopped the Eagles on the first drive from half. They have a big run back. The Bucs got to get something going here. They got to start chugging around because it's been a one-sided affair. Let's go. Let's go. Definitely. Great job, Bucs. Whatever it said in halftime. All right. So glad Illinois won yesterday. Props to Illinois. Yes. That's awesome. So commercial break, Subway, eat fresh. If you buy one, get one for a foot long for $1. BOGO one. So if you buy a foot long, you get another foot long for $1. The code is BOGO one. BOGO one. If you place the order in the app. Big time, big time. All right, so let's see what the Bucs do. Texas Tech 1 to go to a 4-0 and 4-0 streak and get a bye week next week. If the Bucs don't do something quick, the Eagles are going to be in the same position, 4-0. So they won't have a bye week. I don't believe the Eagles bye week until later in the season. But yeah, this is going to be for whoever wins goes 4-0, and it's a big game for both teams. It's been up until the second half all Eagles. Really wasn't much to speak about on the Bucs side. The only thing that was really great was that Chase McLaughlin kick at halftime. It was 60. I don't have the official number, but it was a 60-yard kick, and he got it. Yes. So combined with that and the halftime, they might have said some great things at halftime. The Bucs are starting to look with a little bit of energy now. Bucs are in business now. They're at the 40-yard line. And Baker Mayfield's taking the ball in the center. He hands off to Bucky Irvin. Bucky Irvin goes to the outside. Almost got it, but he gets the corner, gets about 2 or 3 yards. He almost good defensive play there because he looked like he was going to get a big gain on that by DeJohn. DeJohn is having a game today. Yeah, he looked like he was going to have a nice run and turn the corner really well, but DeJohn came there and made a great play. He's having a great game today. He beat DeJohn. So let's see what the Bucs do this time. Okay, they got to get a score here. There's no more. That's it. You can't get field goals at this point. You got to start getting touchdowns. You got to get back into this game. And if you're the Bucs, I would suggest stop doing all the blitzes. Oops. Stop doing all the blitzes. Okay, 3rd and 3. Baker's looking to pass. Throws the ball complete. Nope, incomplete. Mika Buko was the target. It was a really poor pass. They're going to go for it. Leaving the offense out there. I like this call. All right, here we go. 4th and 3. The Bucs are going for it. Let's see. The ball's at the 34-yard line. Got to hike it. All right, let's get the ball off. They get the play off. Baker's looking for somebody to throw to. Incomplete. Incomplete pass. Eagles stop. They stop him. They stop him. Yeah, they kind of good defense. Look, he got there early before he could attempt to catch the ball. Yes, Baker Mayfield was involved in a fight earlier today, and it was a melee. Question is, Bucs DT Desmond Watson on the field. So
We have a turnover on downs. The Eagles are going to take over again. And the Bucs, as soon as they got a little bit of momentum going, they give the ball back to the Eagles. So they're not able to get the the Bucs haven't got an offensive touchdown as of yet today. So we'll see how this goes and plays out. Yes. So we'll see how that plays out. Baker Mayfield was involved in a fight today during the game. A little scuffle. Yes. Defensive tackle Desmond Watson on the field. It's good that they brought him back into camp. That was actually one of the highlights over the last week or so. The Bucs have brought back Desmond Watson from. They bring him back to the practice squad, I should say. But it was good for him, Desmond Watson. I'm happy for him because when it looked like it was all hope was over, which I thought, in my opinion, was a little unfair. I did think the Bucs, yes, he's over 400, well over 400 pounds, but you can put weight goals in place. It doesn't mean that someone's going to lose the weight, even with trying that fast. Glad that the Bucs brought him back and they put him on the practice squad, so he still has hope. I think if he can get down to the weight they want him, I think he can really help out this team. So yes, props to Desmond Watson coming back, and props to the Bucs for bringing him back. So that's great news. Right now, the Bucs need to do something on this. They need to do something because it's been all Eagles today, except for that momentum right there. They had the Bucs. They stopped the Eagles. They get the ball. Good run back. They stole out. Let's see. All right, so the Eagles are taking over the 34-yard line, 1st and 10. Let's see what they do here. Hand it off to Barkley. No, I'm sorry, it's fake. Jalen Hurts takes it. Gets about 7 yards on the play. Wow. Yeah, I think he's gonna be fine, Desmond Watson. If he's still not allowed to play on the field, he's in the practice squad. I think if they get him down to that weight, I just thought that the Bucs are being a little bit unfair on the goal and him getting down that weight that quickly. Even if you try, and I've tried it myself, if you naturally lose weight, you'll probably lose the first 10, 15, 20 pounds, let's say. But after you kind of lose that first wave, you kind of hit a wall. It's not as easy to go from that first wave further down. I think Desmond Watson is going to be good. In fact, when they had let him go the first time before bringing him back, he actually looked from the time I saw him to the time the Bucs actually let him go the first time. He actually looked pretty good. Like not looking at the scale weight, but looking at his body, you could tell the difference. Losing 20, 25, and he's lost more than that, pounds can make a big difference in just how you visually look. And he didn't look like a small guy, but you could definitely he looked slimmer. So props to Desmond Watson whenever the time is right for the Bucs to bring him. Glad that his football career is not over before it actually started. So I think he'll be fine. I don't see the Bucs playing him every down. I think they'll put him in certain spots and use him sporadically anyway. I think was a plan for the Bucs. So I think he'll be just fine. And I think the weight loss it will be good for him. It's when you lose weight, it's always good. I think when of course if it's healthy weight that you're losing, it's not like you're taking something and losing weight. And those little quick lose weight little quick things, they don't last long. He's almost 500 pounds and a big dude carrying a lot of weight. Yeah, he is. He is carrying a lot of weight. But you know what? The Bucs knew what they were getting when they signed him. This is. I feel like the Bucs have to see this thing all the way through because you knew what you're getting before you sign him. It's not like you got somebody who was 300 pounds and he ballooned up to almost 500 pounds. No, you got somebody that was around 500 pounds. This is what you knew what you were getting. And you had time, plenty of time to choose someone else. You didn't have to choose Desmond Watson, but if you did, you have to be fair and help him out. Right now, the Bucs need some help. So it's 3rd and 3. Let's see if the defense can stop them on this drive here. Jalen Hurts throws it deep pass over Brown. Little too deep. Hurts versus the blitz. They're showing how all the time that Hurts is beating the blitz. I'm telling you, the Bucs, they blitz too much, especially against Jalen. You want to blitz when your opponent doesn't expect you to blitz, not when they know you're blitzing. It's not effective. He's been exposing the blitz all day long, beating the blitz. So we're 3rd and 3. They blitz again. This time it does work. Incomplete. They rushed the pass. See? He wasn't expecting it. Very nicely done. It was more of an edge blitz, not an all-out blitz. So that was very smart. Edge blitz. Very nicely done. Enough to rush the throw and make him throw an errant throw. So the Bucs are going to be getting the ball back. Very nicely done. Just take a look here. All right. All right, so the Bucs are going to be taking over. Let's see where they're going to start the ball at. But good job for the Bucs. At least they don't let them score again. You gotta, if you're the Bucs, you gotta get a touchdown here. Watson was almost the same size as William Refrigerator Perry. Yep, that's right. Yeah, yep, that's right. He was a big boy, and they didn't use a Refrigerator Perry too much. I think that's what they're going to be using. They're going to use Watson. So it's at the 23-yard line. Bucs taking over. He's looking to pass. Throws it deep. Got a man open. Amigo Boo's going to take it to the house. He's going to take it to the house. He's going to walk in. Get in there. He's going to walk in. Touch. 77 yards. And he flagged. No. Touchdown. 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 Yeah. Let's go. Let's get some going. Get some life in here. Finally. He's wide open. I mean, it was so close from just knocking that ball down. Just scooch it right in there. Very nicely done. Yes. There we go. All right. Way to go. Mika Buka. Nice. Get it back in the game. Mika Buka. Touchdown. Yes. 24-13, folks. 24-13. Mika Buka. All right. Yes, Bucs are back in business. That was so close. That ball looked like it was going to be knocked down and fit in that tight window. I didn't know if there was a flag on a play because Mika Buka pretty much was walking in, but then he stopped. He walks in, gets a touchdown. That kid is special. Mika Buka is on my fantasy team. He was one of my high draft picks. I knew the kid was going to be special. Great job for Baker. Great job for Mika Buka. This game is not over, folks. Finally, the Bucs get some type of life in their game. They finally get something on the board. 24-13. It was really one-sided affair. Mika Buka. Mika Buka. Yes. He gets back on track. That touchdown. Gets back on track with the touchdown. There you go. They didn't get a touchdown. Mika Buka did not. He had a touchdown for 2 weeks in a row. Did not get one the third game. Gets one now the game 4. So, man, big play. Mika Buka. Big time, Mika. The Bucs 50-50 raffle jackpot is still growing. So if you guys want to go online and get into the 50-50 raffle, you have time. See how we hooked you up here on the Allen Alford Sports Talk Show? We hook you up with opportunities. If you still have a chance to go ahead and go online, the 50-50 raffle for today is still open. So go ahead and get yourself online, and it's still growing. Current jackpot is at $58,338. Click to buy your tickets. 77-yard touchdown catch. The official number, Mika Buka. First round draft poise from Ohio State. 11-point game. The Bucs need to keep it up because this game it's not over yet, and he's got a lot of time left. All right, so he's at 20, 25, 30, 35. He gets stopped around the 40-yard line. Good run back for the Eagles. The concentration on this catch was insane because it looked like so many hands was right before the ball, and it was just enough steam on the pass for it to get through. That is threading the needle. That's great concentration by Ibuka to thread that needle and catch the ball. You had 2 or 3 hands just basically crossing the ball. That's how close it was. And he catches the ball. All right, so we're at the 40-yard line, 1st and 10. Bucs defense got to do something. Incomplete pass. Very nice start. We have a Maritza game break. Commanders and Falcons. Michael Penix to Kyle Pitts Sr., 7-yard touchdown reception. So 24-13, watch Commanders. That's a game that you keep an eye on because the Falcons are in the same division as the Bucs. So let's see here. All right, 2nd and 10. Jalen is in a shotgun formation. Barkley's back there with him. Hands, fake. He did that play earlier. That's a penalty. Oh, he slid down. He still hit him. It's going to be a 15-yard penalty on the Bucs. He slides last second, and he did hit him. It wasn't a vicious hit, but he did hit him. Smith, they're going to get Smith for a 15-yard penalty. All right, they picked up the flag. Thank you. It was a very late slide, and it wasn't like a hit to hit him, knock him off or anything. All right, so here we go. 3rd down. Bucs need to stop here. Let's see what they do. 3rd down and 8. Maybe do an edge blitz, not a full-out blitz like they've been doing. They're showing blitz already. I see them gearing up for it. All right. They drop back, actually. They don't do the blitz, and they get him. Yay! Sack! Yes! That's what you need to do. You're the Bucs. Let's go. Vita Veda. That's what you need to do if you're the Bucs, okay? You need to stop sending everybody. Stop blitzing with everybody. That's right. Other scores, Buffalo just gave the Saints their third loss, 21-10. Thanks, David. And then we have, yes, Hurts got sacked. That's what I'm saying. Like, you don't have to do an all-out blitz. You're blitzing too many guys. And Jalen has been beating them. I like the edge blitz. I love the edge blitz. All right, so the Bucs going to get taken over around the 20-yard line. Great defensive stop. Now, if you're the Bucs, you need to go back there again and score again. You got to get back in this game. Very nice play by Mika Buka, and Baker Mayfield just threaded the needle. Great for Baker to roll out, and great for Mika Buka to catch that ball. You had like stuff like this. So let's see. 1st and 10. They're at the 17-yard line. Number 87 is in motion. They hand it off to Bucky Irvin. Bucky Irvin still up. Gets about, I'd say about 4.5 yards on the run. It's good that the Bucs haven't abandoned the run. Let's take a look here. 2nd and 5. They gained 5 yards on the run to Bucky Irvin. The 22-yard line. They hand off to Bucky Irvin again. Gets about 3. The ball comes down to the ground. Let's see if they call it a fumble. Oh, boy. They do give it to Eagles. Fumble by Bucky Irvin. Fumble by Bucky Irvin. The Bucs turn it over. Fumble, ball on the ground, Bucky Irvin. Nah, I got him down. His wrist. If the wrist doesn't put the runner down, that's not considered down. The wrist is not considered down. Dean Bellandino said, you got to look and see if his leg is down. Watch Commanders getting bird pecked by Atlanta Falcons 24-14 in the third quarter. This is going to be a big play because what Dean Bellandino was saying with Bucky Irvin, even though his wrist hit the ground with the ball, that's not considered him being down, his wrist hitting the ground. They have to look at the lower half of his body to see if that touched the ground. His knee, his shin. It's close. Yeah, they gave it to the Eagles. Yep, turnover, fumble. (24-13), turnover, Bucs. They give Bucky Irvin a fumble. They reviewed it. If the wrist was down, then he would have been good, but they don't count the wrist down. Yeah, yes, it did look like he was down, but it was close. Being that they called it a fumble on the field, it had to be clear. It was close, but you really can't, have enough video evidence to dispute it. If his wrist was considered to be down, I would say 100% it's a down, but I can't really argue that. So it's the 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. They hand it off to Barkley. He's going to get about 2 yards on a play. Game's not over yet. If you're the Bucs and you can stop them and hold them to a field goal, you're still in a game. That's the good thing, is there's a lot of time left in this game. But if you're the Bucs, you also you run out of opportunities here. 2nd and 8 at the 24-yard line. Hand it off to Barkley again. Gets about 4 yards on a play. Yes. Those cameras they have on the field sure catch everything. They do. I got a chance to be covering a UFL game, and they actually let me in the media room, and I got a chance to play with the camera. They had like a board list this long, and you could just press buttons, and each one of them was different camera angle. They see everything. That's how I knew somebody. Kurt Warner was there because I pressed the button and it showed him who was on the field, and Kurt Warner was on the field talking to somebody. So 3rd and 5. Jalen is running, scrambling, looking to get out. Fumbles it out of bounds. They give him the first down. Jalen Hurts gets the first down. Very close. The ball slips out. He loses the ball at the first down marker. I don't know what they're doing here. Challenge it. If you're the Bucs, challenge it. They don't challenge it. They give it to Saquon Barkley. Gets about 4 yards up the middle. All right, so the Bucs, the Eagles are driving here, and the thing is they're chewing up a lot of clock. Let's see here. 2nd and 7. The ball's at the 12-yard line. 2nd and 7, 12-yard line. Yeah, man in motion. Looking to pass. Hurts takes it up the middle. Slides and gets probably around right outside the first down marker. Because he slid. He got close to the first down marker, but it's going to be about a yard short because they always give the slide where you started at. Bucky Irvin's on the side with his head down with that fumble. So we have injury timeout. So let's see what's going to happen here. Smith is down, injury timeout. 24-13. The Eagles are driving. Let's see what the Bucs can do. If you're the Bucs, you have to stop them to a field goal here. You cannot really let them score here again. If you really want to win this game. Yeah. Third and less than 1. It's probably going to be a tush push. Let's see here. I'd be surprised with something else. Let's take a look here. They hand off to Barkley, and he's just going to walk in. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown.
Patriots blowing up the Panthers 35-6 in the third with 8:57 left. I almost feel like getting a blown out here. Let me change the score. Touchdown, Saquon Barkley's. Okay, 30-13. Get your point is good. So, yep, 31-13. So the 31-13. It's like flip. The Eagles got 31, 31. The Bucs have 1-3. Yep. Easy touchdown for Saquon Barkley. Yep, it's the easiest touchdown he probably he's gotten in his career. He's gotten some easy ones. That one's the easy one. Really nice play call. Got to give the Eagles credit on that play call. I thought it was gonna be a tush push. He went out to the outside and it's just another score. So yes, great job there. 31-13. So like the flip. 31-13. Bucs 1-3. Yep. Drake May finds Hunter Henry to extend the lead 35-36. Let's take a look here. The Bucs take it out. Flag on a play. They get it down to about the 27, but there is a flag on a play. 3 minutes, 47 seconds left in the third quarter. First down, Tampa Bay. Yeah, they get the Bucs for holding. The Bucs are starting off at the 14-yard line. They're in the huddle. Baker and the team got to do something because it's really been. I know the Bucs have made some plays here and there, but it's been really, really one-sided affair. Play action pass, throws it deep, incomplete to Chris Godwin. Middle of the field, about a 20-yard pass. Yeah, definitely that was holding for sure. And that was holding right there. Chris Godwin. Hold on, Chris Godwin. They didn't call it. He got a handful of jersey and they missed that. Chris Godwin need to get a tighter jersey. So let's see. 2nd and 10. A 14-yard line. Rashad White's in the backfield. They throw it back out to Rashad White on a screen pass, and he gets they give him the first down, 10 yards. First down, Rashad White. That's my guy, Rashad White. So Mike Evans on the sidelines. That's why I was really hoping the Bucs wouldn't get down too much because you don't have Mike Evans. Another holding. That's right. So we're at the 24-yard line, 1st and 10. Almost 3 minutes left in the third quarter. Hand it off to Rashad White. Rashad White looking for some room to run. Gets about 2.5 yards on a play. If you're the Bucs, you got to get back up on the line and run another play pretty quickly because you're running out of time. You really don't have a lot of time to be doing as many runs now. You're down by multiple scores. You have to, I wouldn't say do a hurry up offense, but run an offense with a bit more urgency. Second and 6.
Shotgun formation for Baker. Bucky Irvin in the backfield. Number 15 in motion. Hikes the ball. Baker's looking for a target. Throws it to Bucky Irvin. Bucky Irvin's going to break free for a touchdown, folks! He's going to break free for a touchdown! Yes! Bucky Irvin, there you go! He makes up for that fumble. Yes! Touchdown! Touchdown, Bucs! Touchdown! Touchdown, Bucs! Way to go, Bucky Irvin! Nice! Touchdown! Way to go. This game is not over yet. Game is not over yet. Keeping the play alive. Baker Mayfield. Bucky Irvin. They forgot about him in the backfield. Campbell on Bucky. They're back. 31-19. Whoops. Gets it. Yes, 31-20. 31-20. The Bucs are back. Bucs are back. What a throw and catch. That's right. You know, Baker Mayfield, he's still in the conversation for MVP. You know, he does things like you know, nice throw, nice catch. What a play by the Bucs. They're still in there. 31-20. This game is not over yet. The Bucs are hanging tough. They're hanging tough. Believe it or not, you would think that the Eagles would be the ones with the big plays. The Bucs have had two big plays. Mika Buka, now Bucky Irvin. When I say big plays, I'm talking 50-yard plus. Defensive. They kind of salty in the booth for the Eagles. Yeah, Baker Mayfield put it right in his hands. That's right. Bucky Irvin makes up for that fumble there. There you go. Way to go, Baker. It's back in the game. 21-20. You're less than 2 scores down, so you have a chance. You have just when you thought they would run away with this, the Eagles. Kick is up. Takes it to the 10, 15, 20, 25. Gets them down to around the 35-yard line. So the Eagles will take over around the 35-yard line. Yes. All right, let's go defense. Let's do it. All right, 1st and 10. 2 minutes, 6 seconds in the third quarter. Let's see what they do here. Devontae Smith is in motion. They hand the ball off to Barkley, and Barkley's down. He's hurt. Barkley's slow to get up. He's staying in the game, though. Yeah, they sniffed that play out. 2nd and 11. Lost 2 yards on a play. Lost a yard on a play, I beg your pardon. Yeah, they sniffed it out. They hand it back to Barkley and gets about 3 yards on a play. Flag on a play. Probably a late. Let's see what this is. Flag on a play. Defensive penalty, Bucs. Automatic first down. Lane Johnson. Diaby, Diaby. You can't be up in his face like that. Can't hold the guy's helmet up in his. Come on, you can't make these mental errors. You're getting. Can't make these mental errors. This game is tight. 1st and 10. They're at the 42-yard line. 1st and 10. Hikes it to number 29. He gets about 4 yards on a run. So let's see if the Bucs can hold them. All right, so let's see what we got here. Getting down to the end of the third quarter. 2nd and 7. They'll have to hike it before the third quarter ends. So let's see here. Drops back to pass. Throws it deep. Let's see. Throws it away. Ball was thrown away to Brown. Not catchable. So it's 3 seconds left in the third quarter. 31-20 Eagles. 3rd and 7 coming up. 3rd and 7. Let's take a look. All right, 3rd and 7. 3 seconds left in the third quarter. Lions pounce on the Browns 20-10 in the third with 6 minutes, 44 seconds left. Thanks for the update. David Burns. Whoa, flag on the play. What's thrown down? He's a big-time loss of about 20 yards, but let's see what the flag is. I know the Bucs are hoping they did. Let's see what they do. Penalty declined. So that's it. 4th down. 4th down. Way to go, Bucs defense. So to start the fourth quarter, the Bucs are going to get the ball punted to them. Let's see if the Bucs can do something with a quarter to go. Only down 31-20. There's plenty of time left. All right, let's go Bucs. Braswell with the sack. That's exactly right. Way to go, Bucs. So you're going to have the fourth quarter coming up. Let's see if the Bucs can capitalize. It'll be something special if the Bucs come out and win this game against the defending champs, the Eagles. Fly, Eagles, fly. But it's not over yet, so we will see. We shall see, folks. All right. Commercial break. You guys are awesome. Really appreciate you guys. It's going to be the fourth quarter. Bucs taking over. Eagles going to have to punt. Let's see what the Bucs can do here. If I'm the Bucs, I'm looking at two guys, Bucky Irvin and Mika Ibuka. That's who I'm looking at. That's who I'm looking at right there. So we'll see. We'll see what they do. Let's go Bucs. Let's go. Let's go Bucs. 31-20. You have time here to win this game. Come down and score. You got a chance. Yes. So let's see here. Let's go Bucs. Let's go Bucs. All right. So Jalen Hurts' passer rating is 125. This game, Baker Mayfield's 107.6. So man is back there to kick the punt. 4th and 22. Start of the fourth quarter. Get the punt off. Catches it at the 30. Slips down, gets around the 31-yard line. So the Eagles seemed like they was in command. The Bucs had come down here and score. The Bucs got to steal a win here, folks. Let's go. Okay, yes. All right, let's see what they can do here. Ball's at 31-yard line. Bucky Irvin in the backfield. 15's in motion. Baker's looking to throw. Throws complete to Chris Godwin. Gets about 8 yards on the play. Almost 9. Another flag. Let's see what this is. An indication is on the Eagles. Personal foul. Roughing the passer. That's the defense. Keep roughing that passer. Keep roughing that passer. There you go. Uche. So we're glad the Steelers took care of the Vikings. 24-21. That's right. Hope that penalty is not on the Bucs. No, it's not. It's on the Eagles. Personal foul for Uche, number 0. He hit Baker Mayfield underneath the chin. So they gave him a free 15 yards and a first down. Yes. 14 minutes, 35 seconds, fourth quarter. The Bucs are all the way now at the 46-yard line. Does a fake, hands it off to 15, in motion. Gets a good play, gets about 5 yards on a play to Johnson. All right, so let's see. See what they do here. 2nd and 6. 31-20. 13 minutes, 55 seconds. Second and 6. All right, Baker's looking to throw. This flag. There's a penalty flag. Yes, pass interference. Yeah, I think that is a pass interference. I was saying it. Flag. Look. Yeah. Pass interference, yes, against the Eagles. Yes, pass interference on the Eagles. So it's first down. Yes. When he tried to get Bucky, grabbed him on the left hand. I looked like pass interference while I was watching it live. They did get him. So 1st and 10. This is a good drive for the Bucs, but they still got a long way to go. They're at the 38-yard line. 1st and 10, 38-yard line. Hands it off to Bucky Irvin again. Bucky Irvin's up the middle. Gets about 13 yards on a run. Very nicely done. But another flag. Let's see what this is. Oh. Flag on a play. Looks like it's going to be in the area of offensive holding. Yep, offensive holding. They gates a 13-yard run by Bucky Irvin. Yeah, flag. Yeah, holding. Bucky Irvin again, but are holding. 1st and 20. They're at the 48-yard line now with the penalty. 1st and 20. Baker shotgun formation, looking to throw, and he's throwing it deep to Buka. Just overthrows him. Incomplete pass. Game break. Browns at Lions. Khalif Raymond, a 65-yard punt return for a touchdown. So 27-10 now for the Lions. 27-10 Lions. Look at holding. Second and 20. Let's see. The 48-yard line. Ball's complete to Johnson. About a 8-yard pass. Shepard. I beg your pardon. That's Shepard. Let's see what the Bucs can do. Let's go, Bucs. Throw it to Mika Buka. 3rd and 12. Make a play to Mika Buka. See what we got here. Temperature's 93 degrees. Feels like 103. 31-20. 3rd and 12. The 41-yard line. Hikes the ball. Baker looking to throw. Throws it incomplete. Intended for Shepard. A little bit off target. They're going to try a field goal attempt here. Going to try a field goal attempt here. Ball's on the right hash. 50-yard attempt. Chase McLaughlin. 58-yard attempt. Kick is up. It's good. All right. Very nicely done. McLaughlin's been on point today. So let me get the score updated for you guys. Thanks to the kickers, right. 31-23. to 23. Very nicely done. 31-23. to Commercial break. The Eagles will be taking over. 50-yard attempt. That was nice. Yeah, I mean, Chase McLaughlin's made me look bad today. He's been making his kicks, and these are not easy kicks. 58. Yeah, no, it's 60-plus yarder today, too. These are not easy kicks, especially it's outdoors on natural grass in the heat. Very nicely done. 31-23. See if the Bucs can get another stop here. See if the Bucs can get another stop. Yeah. Let's take a look. Commercial break. Yeah, so we're doing good here. Game's not over yet. The Bucs are hanging tough. They gotta end off this game with a flurry. I definitely do think a pick six would be a great thing for the Bucs right now. Hope you guys' fantasy teams are doing great. Yep. All right, so let's take a look here.
31-23, 12 minutes, 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Yeah, kick it off. Punt is up. All right, take it out. So it's a 10, 15, 20. Gets tripped up around the 23-yard line. Yes, first team to win on first 3 games on 3 winning drives, the Bucs. Let's see if they can make it 4. Let's take a look at this. All right. First and 10. The Bucs definitely have a chance. 31-23. 23-yard line. Let's take a look. Jalen Hurts shotgun formation. Barkley's with them. Going to be a pass. Throws it off the target to Brown. Second down. Incomplete pass. Let's take a look here. See what the Bucs can do. Let's go, Bucs. All right, so at the 23-yard line, second and 10. Shotgun formation with Barkley in the backfield. He hikes the ball. Looking to pass. Almost intercepted. They both were there, Parrish and Dennis, but it was an incomplete pass. They knew they were going to Brown. Third and 10. Let's go, Bucs. Let's go. Shotgun formation. Barkley's back there. He's looking for the ball. He hikes the ball. Throws it. Pass breakup to Brown again. The Bucs will take over on downs. Well, not over down, but fourth down. Great defense of the Bucs. Pass breakup. It would have been short of conversion anyway. What good defense. Exactly. They're saving the good defense for now, so the Bucs will get the ball. They'll get the ball punted. 12 minutes exactly left in the game. Hikes the punt. Punt is up. Gets around the 32-yard line. He's good run back. He's got a good run back. Gets it back past midfield. That's 2 good run backs by Johnson. Very nicely done. Yes. Philly territory. The Bucs are going to take it around the 47-yard line. Let's see what they do. All right. Let's go, Bucs. Commercial break. Let's go, Bucs. Give me 1 second here.
At least I checked Allstate first and saved hundreds.
Give me 1 second here. Give me 1 second, folks. It's commercial break. 1 second, folks. We're back. Yes. Let's see here. Let's go Bucs. Let me just see here. Here we go. Let's go Bucs. It's good defense. Bucs got to do it. Bucs got to do it. Let's go. Everything's lined up for them. Temperature is 93. Feels like 103. Let's go Bucs. They're at the 47-yard line. 1st and 10. Bucky Irvin is back there. They hand out to Bucky Irvin. Looks for a hole. Gets a good run. Gets about 4 or 5 yards on a run. Jalen Carter's questionable return. Second and 5. 5 yards on a run. The 43-yard line. 2nd and 5. Chris Godwin in motion. Throws. He catches the pass, but let's see if he can reel him in bounds. Out of bounds. 2nd and 5. 3rd and 5, I beg your pardon. 3rd and 5. They rule him out of bounds. He makes the catch, but I didn't think he had his feet in. One, yeah, clearly out. Yeah. 3rd and 5. Gotta go. That's right. All right, to get the ball off. 3rd and 5. Throws it. Incomplete. Flag on the play. It's going to be pass interference on the defense. Let's see what this. They're going to make it official. Number 7. They keep grabbing that jersey. You see that? They're doing Bush League, the Eagles. Every time the defenders are grabbing on their jerseys. All right, let's take a look here. 1st down. Let's see what we got here. Okay. 1st and 10. Hand it off to Bucky Irvin. Gets about 7 yards on the run. Okay. 2nd and 3. Oh, let's take a look here. Wasn't he the one that spit on Dak Prescott in week 1? Yes, he was. He was. Grab the jersey. They've been doing that a lot. The DBs, 2nd and 3, grabbing that jersey. Calling in some type of audible. Ball's at 30-yard line, 2nd and 3. They hand it off to Bucky Irvin. Runs on the left-hand side. He's going to get the 1st down. Gets about 6 yards on the run. Really nice run. Jalen Carter's coming back out there. Yes. Yes, it is. 1st and 10. They're at the 23-yard line. Baker's under center. Rachaad White's back there. Hands it off to Rachaad White. Gets about 2 yards.
And Jalen Carter's coming back onto the field. Let's take a look here. Okay. Okay, 8 minutes, 50 seconds left. 2nd and 9. They're at the 22-yard line. Hikes the ball. Going for the touchdown. Emeka Buka. Isn't it? He tried to get it incomplete. Broken up. Good throw. I don't know why Buka didn't catch this one. Oh, yeah, he breaks it up. Breaks it up. Very nice defense. 3rd and 9. You're the Bucs. You're trying to get a first down here. 3rd and 9. Let's see what we got here. Hikes the ball. Baker looking for a target. Throws it up the middle. Complete. Godwin catches complete. It would have been a nuts touchdown, especially me. I got Emeka Buka, one of my fantasy players. But yes, first down, Bucs. First and 10. So it's ironic we get Chris Godwin back and no Mike Evans. So they're at the 11-yard line. See here. Scrambles. Baker's looking for somebody. Throws it. It's intercepted. Flag on the play, though. Hang on, folks. It's going to be a touchback. The Philadelphia Eagles intercepted. There's a flag on the play. Let's see what this call is. It's against the offense. Penalties declined. So that's going to be an interception. Interception. Yeah, it's going to be an interception by the Eagles. Interception by the Eagles. Touchback. Ball was knocked, tipped. That's what it was. He was looking for Chris Godwin as a target, but the ball was tipped. Yeah, the ball was tipped. Yep, sure did. Tipped it. 7 minutes, 48 seconds left in the game. The game's not over yet. If you're the Bucs, you have to stop them, though. You have to get a turnover. You have to kind of like don't let them get a first down. The 20-yard line. Jalen Hurts is on the center. Hand it up to yes. Stop. Loss of 2 yards. Run by Barkley. That's what you got to do if you're the Bucs. Yes. Let's see what they do here. 2nd and 12. 7 minutes, 10 seconds. Let's take a look. Jalen Hurts' shotgun formation. They hand it up again to Barkley. This one's a big run. Gets about 8-9 yards on a run. Wow. Let's take a look here, see what they do. 3rd and 2.
Take a look here. Very nice defensive play by the Bucs. Nice job, Bucs. Good defense. Good defense, Bucs. Got the pressure with Smith. Let's see what the Bucs do. They're going to get the ball back. 4th and 2. 6 minutes, 18 seconds. See what the Bucs. Man is back there to kick it. Almost blocked, but it's not. Short kick. Takes it to 20. And it gets it down to about 22-yard line. Lucky it was almost a turnover. Let's take a look here. 31-23. Okay. 1st and 10, 6 minutes, 7 seconds in the 4th quarter. Let's take a look. They're in the huddle. Okay. 1st and 10. Play action pass. Baker scoots out and pass. Gets about 5 yards on the run. Pick up 6. Patriots demolish the Panthers. All right, 2nd and 4. Just about 5.5 minutes left in the game. Hand up to Bucky Irving, gets about 3 yards on a play. 3rd down and 1 coming up. 5 minutes, 15 seconds in the 4th quarter. See what the Bucs can do here. I would try to score. I would try to score if I'm the Bucs because you don't want to leave it down to a 2-point conversion. 30-yard line, 3rd and 1. They hand off to Mika Buka. On a jet sweep. Let's take a look here. Bucs need to score.
How many times have you watched game advertisements?
Waiting on the Cowboys and Packers. Cowboys took a huge loss against the Chicago Bears last week, and that was hilarious because the Cowboy fans thought they had that game. It ain't over till it's over. It ain't over till it's over. Same right here. It ain't over till it's over. I thought this game was going to be a blowout via the Eagles, but it's not. We have a game here, but the Bucs got to do something. Got a game here, but the Bucs got to do something. Waiting on the Cowboys and Packers. Cowboys took a huge loss against the Chicago Bears last week, and that was hilarious because the Cowboy fans thought they had the game. It ain't over till it's over.
It ain't over till it's over. That's right. It's never over till it's over, folks. Let's take a look and see what we can do here. All right, let's take a look here. All right. Let's take a look here. Okay. Let's take a look here, folks. All right. All right, 3rd and 6. 2 minutes, 33 seconds left. Okay. 3rd and 6. 2 minutes, 33 seconds. Okay. Hikes the ball. Let's take a look. I don't know how Baker made it free, but he did. And he gets a first down. Oh, my goodness. Baker Mayfield gets a first down. Whoa, what a run by Baker. MVP. I thought he was dead to rights. Yes, indeed. Thought Baker was dead to rights, man. All right, 1st and 10. Fake play action pass. They blow it dead. Let's see what we got here. False start offense. So 1st and 15. 2-minute warning. Two-minute warning. 2 minutes left in the game. 1st and 15 when they come back. Let's see what the Bucs can do. I thought they had them dead to rights. Let's see what they could do here. Let's go Tampa. Tampa Bay. Okay. 1st and 15. They're at the 44-yard line. Hand it off to Bucky Irvin. It's about a 4-yard run. They call it 3 yards. So this is what they call this is the 2-minute warning. It's really 1:56 left. So let's see. We're officially at 2-minute warning. So let's see. Let's do it. Okay. Props to Assist Live, Assist Sports. Appreciate you guys bringing this. It's awesome. Let's take a look. Yes, Bucs just need to hold that ball right now and score, because I was hoping they scored earlier. At this point, you got to play for the tie at this point, because you just really don't have much time left. And I think if you give Jalen Hurts the ball again, that wouldn't be good.
So if you're the Bucs, you play the score and get a 2-point conversion. Yes. You play the score to tie the game. So you're the Bucs. Let's see if the Bucs can do it. Yeah. If you're the Bucs, you got to do it. All right, so we have commercial break here. Gonna need some Bucky over in Amika Buka. Don't forget about him. Let's see commercial break. See what they do. All right. So let's see. 2nd and 12. 1 minute 56 seconds. 2nd and 12. Ball's around the 41-yard line. Man in motion. Baker's looking for a target. He's getting a sack. Oh, my goodness. What a sack. Lost about 12 yards on a play. 3rd down. It's going to be 3rd down to like 20, 22, I would say. Just came up right up the middle. Luckily, he's held onto the ball. He got hit good. Yeah, so 3rd and 23. Not out of the woods yet. You got to throw a deep pass to Mika Buka. Yeah, blitz was too much. 3rd and 23. Around midfield. Let's take a look here. Let's see what they could do here. 3rd and 23. All right. They do like a prevent defense. Baker's throws to Rachaad White underneath. Rachaad White gets about 12 on the play, well short of the 1st down. So it's going to be 4th down now coming up. Clock is still ticking. 1 minute, 30 seconds left in the 4th quarter. All right, so 4th and 10. The Bucs are going to opt to go for it. They're at the 38-yard line. 4th and 10. Hikes the ball. Baker's looking for a target. Throws across the body. He's going to be well short of the 1st down. The ball's loose. Eagles pick it up. Eagles take over. Either way, it was going to be Eagles take over as well short. Yeah, it's going to be Philly's ball. If it was a fumble or not, it was well short of the 1st down. So let's see if they call it a fumble on Otten, but either way, the Eagles are going to get the ball. Yeah. Game's on the line there. 53 seconds left. 31-23.
Bucs have 2 timeouts. Eagles have all 3. Yeah, they. Let's see. 53 seconds left. $57 seconds. Let's see. Yeah, odds are not looking good for the Bucs right now. Seem like they're in figure formation. 57 seconds left. Even if you call a timeout, you're the Bucs. Eagles call a timeout. Not looking good for the Bucs. 57 seconds left. So it's 2 timeouts for both teams. First and 10. 57 seconds. They hand it up to Barkley. Gets about a yard or 2 in a play. Bucs use their first timeout. Second timeout, beg your pardon. Bucs made it a game here if this is going to be it. And you have to give them credit for that. But they were outplayed by the Eagles for most part of this game. They did some great things, particularly the big plays. But it's really been a situation where it's been pretty much all Eagles today. Bucs make it interesting, though. Bucs have 1 timeout left. See here. 2nd and 9. Hand it off to Saquon Barkley again. Gets about 4 yards on a play. All right. Bucs call that final timeout. It's going to be 3rd down. All right, let's take a look. Third and 5. Bucs are out of timeouts. Eagles have 2 timeouts left. The Eagles get a first down and it's pretty much over. Let's take a look here. He's not going to get it. Loss of a yard on a play. Jalen's walking off the field. So let's see what they do here. This is going to be pretty much a miracle needed for the Bucs. 31-23. Not looking good.
6 seconds left in the game. No timeouts for the Bucs. 4th down. So who the Bucs play on 10-5? They play the Seahawks. Let's take a look here. 4th and 11. 6 seconds in the. Let's take a look. Just going to run. That's it. Game over. They do get a safety on that play, so that it's officially 31-25. I hope you guys didn't bet on the scores and stuff because the official's going to go down to 31-25. So the Bucs get a loss here. There you go. 31-25. Yes, so it's a final. Bucs lose. So it's final. Let's see it. Score Eagles 31, Bucs 25. So the Bucs go down now. Let's see here. Final score. Just edit that. Okay. Okay, so that's the final. Eagles 31, Bucs 25. And let me see here. Oh, you're more than welcome, Dave Burns. Really appreciate you. That was a good game. Bucs made it into a game, and yeah, you got to give them credit. You know, it seemed like it was going to be a blowout. It did seem like it was going to just go away with it. That being the Eagles, they did hang tough. Got to give them a lot of credit. The Eagles, they do win the game, so they go down now. The Bucs are 3-1. Eagles are flying high, 4-0. I will be back again when the Bucs play again. So we definitely appreciate you. Definitely appreciate David Burns. Definitely appreciate everybody who chimed in today. And what we also do want to thank songwriter Sam Scola Songs and his wife Mary. Really appreciate you to do all the music for all the songs here. In fact, let me show you him. There he is right there. Thank you, Sam Scola Songs and his wife Mary. Appreciate you. You guys are awesome. And also definitely wanted to go ahead and give a shout out to Sam Scola Songs. Nice thing is with Sam Scola Songs is all of his songs are available on YouTube and Spotify. You can reach him right there. And if you need deals, if you want to give him a deal, it's singalongwithsam@gmail.com. Singalongwithsam@gmail.com. Don't spam him. Give him a deal there. Thank you so much, Sam Scola Songs and his wife, Mary. In fact, let me show that there. Simmons with the show. Simmons with the stop. Yep. Oh, sorry, right there. Can't wait till next week. I will be back. That's right. Next week, I will be back here covering the Seahawks and the Bucs game 5. Really appreciate you guys. Really appreciate your chiming in. Next week, we'll be back. The Bucs are going to do it. So they lose today, final 31-25, but we will be back. You know, still the Bucs are still sitting pretty good. So don't get your head down. Thank you all for watching another great episode of the Allen Alford Sports Talk Show. Always a pleasure. Gonna ride on out and definitely be blessed, be well, have a fantastic week. You guys are awesome. I appreciate you.
of the show. Let's thank all the fans before we go. It's the end of the show.